Hello, my name is Wendy Wing. Welcome. This is a general reading for the collective. The intentions are that this reading is on the foundation of love and source energy under the umbrella of the highest and greatest good, under the protection of Archangel Michael and his sword of consciousness, with the guidance of the higher self and in alignment with divine guidance grounded into earth and this reality. So let's get going. Feel free to take with you whatever resonates and leave the rest. I love it. Before I started talking, my birds were really quiet. Now they activate. Like joining me and singing. So, all right, let's get some information on this new moon that's coming in the end of May 2022. There is no time stamp for this. If you're watching it, then and if things resonate, this is for you, no matter the time. However, with that being said, the intentions are that this is for full moon, May 30th, 2022. Mercury in retrograde. So much interesting stuff going on. A lot of heaviness, like ready to really release heaviness. So, okay, animal oracle cards. What does the collective need to know? What will help them through? Yeah, there we go. All right, first card is the eagle, spirit. Trust in your higher self. So I'm getting a real ascension vibe here today. So if you are consciously raising your consciousness and feeling the ascension energies, no matter what I say or anyone else says, this is a really wonderful time to connect with yourself, your higher self, to listen to your intuition, to tune into it. Feels like a time to break the normal social structures and create a new way of being. And that starts with looking within yourself to find your answers. All right. Squirrel, preparation, get ready for big changes. This does feel, so as we release and let go of whatever no longer serves us, heavy emotions have been coming up, physical issues, because we are leaving Taurus, so very physical aspects, and it's real heavy because of that earthly energy that we're leaving, and it feels like an invitation to let go of, instead of like, oh, I'm so exhausted, I'm carrying all this stuff. Well, this is a wonderful time to intend to let go of these burdens and energies and heaviness, so you can be ready for what's around the bend, something new, something exciting, something that you've never had before in your life, something completely. So that's also, I feel, is part of the exhaustion, is not knowing what's around the bend, because it is something so very new for a lot of you. I'm feeling all of you, for it's something new around the bend. And if you haven't been tuned into the newness of what's around the bend, then maybe open up to new ideas, things I've never thought I would experience or that I could have or feel. Feels like this wonderful opportunity. And especially if you're listening to this and you're feeling, I am so exhausted, I feel so burdened, and just that message seems so far away. Maybe can you tune into that? Like, I am being invited. Why I'm having all this heaviness is to release before I can have this newness, or I won't see it, or I won't recognize it. Wolf, guardian, you are safe and protected at all times. Oh, I love this. And I don't know if I've ever pulled this for myself. And I've had these cards for 9 years, 8-9 years. This feels very guardian angel energy. Also, soul family. It feels like what a lot of you are getting ready to experience is a soul family coming in, your tribe. Inexplicable, yeah, that word that I'm trying to say, unknown to you. And without trying, I'm seeing everybody kind of lighting up, and the universe just bringing your soul family together, those who have very similar intentions, who know each other on a soul level. You can't explain it. You can be yourself. Yeah, and this feels like a very karmic thing as well. Like a lot of you have been working on yourself and raising your vibration, and there's this real message that you are guarded, you are protected, you are cared for so much. I mean, receive that within, like feeling that. How would it feel to feel so protected and so cared for, that you have just the wings of angels holding your space and protecting you at all times? And what would you do with that energy? If you could feel safe and protected, then are there any moves that you want to make in your life? Buffalo, abundance, you are provided for in all ways. Wow, these are some really wonderful messages from spirit, from your higher self. I am also tuning into White Buffalo Woman with this energy. Feel free to invite White Buffalo Woman if you are interested to go on nature walks, especially, or bring her into your meditation to ground you. She has so much weight when she's in White Buffalo form, or even when she's in human form. There's just this weightedness to her that really helps me ground and be present in the moment, realizing that I have everything that I need. White Buffalo Woman the buffalo has just endless fields to roam, and it also calls into that soul family energy of having your herd around you and everybody having a role, and everybody being meant for that role. Not you need to fill this role, but just stepping in. This is who I am. This is why I'm a part of this collective in a beautiful, natural, spiritual way. Oh, I like that. This All right, let's go to tarot. See what the tarot deck has for the collective who are tuning in for this wonderful message of being guarded. Abundance. What messages do you have, Spirit? This is a great time for balancing out, realizing when you have excess to give that. I'm getting that the abundance coming in isn't to be hoarded, and the buffalo aren't guarding the fields so other beings can't also receive that abundance. It feels like flowing that energy when you have excess. And even if it's spiritual energy, and focusing and sending with intention, just sending love and joy to whoever you feel might be in need right now. Been doing that, and I usually do that in meditations. We'll do that at the end in the meditation, just a real sending out of this loving, healing energy, whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that makes you special, whatever you have right now in excess, and sending that with joyful energy to those who might not have that. And that's what makes you part of the pack, part of the herd. All right, some of you have a strong choice. Feels like you're using your intuition, kind of at a crossroads feeling. And with the moon there, this feels like a real intention. If you're at a crossroads and trying to decide between your options, especially do I go this way or that way? This new moon can help you by releasing whatever emotions are blocking you from being able to make that choice clearly. And instead, you're kind of blinded. You are using your intuition. Fantastic, plastic. And if not, this is, what are my emotions? What's my intuition? I got this kind of hit, like, I don't know how to use my intuition. Maybe that's a great intention. I intend to clear away any beliefs that limiting me from communicating from my intentions. I want to hear in a very clear way. I want to be connected. So not just about this decision that you might be up against, but in all decisions, have your mind, have your intentions, have all of who you are coming together so you can make the right choice for you. Okay. Got a story here. All right. Some of you in the light of the new moon are really walking away from something. Others might think that's fantastic, but it's no longer filling you with joy. Hearing a very no joy. And some of you are waiting for balance, for justice to come in, but I'm getting I'm really drawn to the scales, being able to balance within your intuition, in your thoughts. Balance your thoughts, your consciousness. And then I'm getting, so once you balance within, then if you're waiting for justice, either in a legal case or some situation, finding the balance within feels very important. And I'm also getting, no, I'll leave that right there. Right now, as you're releasing for this new moon energy, it might be really hard to receive messages from having all these emotions coming up, very water, earth energy, very stuck energies and emotions. And if you're feeling the heaviness of it, and so it's kind of dragging your vibration down. It's dragging your vibe down, man. So, so if you're not receiving the messages that you normally do from spirit, just want to validate you are cared for, you are protected, you are guarded, you are safe. Spirit is there. It's just as you are clearing and transforming it, oftentimes it's hard to really feel that connection until you release the heavy energies and then kind of spring back into that higher vibration where you can really be in that space of receiving messages. Oh, once you really release those dense energies, then you're high in your horse. Got the 6 of wands. So you've come out of that really defensive kind of energy and there's some success. You're moving towards, it feels like a lot of you are leaders in energy. This feels very energetically passionate leaders leading the charge, not in a I'm better, higher way, but in a real calling to be a leader in this new age of Aquarius. Some of you are shifting systems, breaking down systems. Way to go. Like structures that no longer work. You're really energized by pointing your focus on that and feel a real need to change. Some of you, it's just in your personal lives. And by just, I don't want to minimize like, oh, it's just your life. I'm seeing how important that is. Making changes that resonate and create harmony in your life. And that is not to be minimized, that is essential. Feeling that's really essential. And I'm just hearing crowds celebrating, like real stadium kind of cheering you on. I'm on the nose with that one. Your spiritual teams, support team, and also some of you are ready for some real recognition of your success. Hello, Moon card. So some of what I'm getting of the sluggishness is also, I don't want to see and acknowledge what's coming up. So hidden patterns of coping with really difficult emotions are coming up to be released. Ways that you've done things in the past. With Mercury in retrograde, that's coming through a lot, like a lot of really deep dive in the past and seeing these cyclical patterns. And that you really have the power to make this happen. You are the only one that can make this happen, to make that choice for yourself, to acknowledge these really difficult emotions, to hold space for yourself, for difficult emotions to come through, to feel them, to validate, yes, I am feeling this way, and without trying to fix it or push it away or minimize it, whatever coping strategies, numbing to it, it feels like a real amazing time to howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. Like, this moon is giving you this amazing opportunity to shift and become the person you've always wanted to be, the person right now that you prefer to be. Death in reverse. So it's at the end of these patterns. So, and I'm getting that it's an inside job. So it is the end of these cyclical things, but it's more within right now. It just feels really powerful how you have an opportunity to release old patterns so you can be the Queen of Wands. This feels like the moon's energy right now that you can tune into. What the moon is, it's like a reboot, a reset, so you can let go of all these really difficult aspects of who you've been in the past, so you can be the queen of your own heart with passion, with that fiery energy. We're moving into an air sign, but this feels like a real phoenix opportunity. Burn that stuff, burn through it instead of ignoring it or putting it away. Really feel it, acknowledge it, sit with it. Oh, I'm getting a younger you, being really gentle with the younger you. So if we are here, we're exhausted. There's all these opportunities, but there's just, it feels like all this work. I don't know if all this work that I've been doing on myself is going to pay off. It's just this endless task, never-ending task of self-growth. I hear you guys. I resonate with that as well. At times I feel like I'm not sure if there's going to be a payoff on the other side of all this transitioning energy going within. And to follow, stay in your Queen of Swords energy, reminding you to be in control of your thoughts. Really acknowledging thoughts that no longer, this feels like a real consciousness sword. So remembering that this is your path to your own consciousness, your own awareness of who you are, of all of who you are, letting go of limitations of who you no longer want to be and who you no longer are. And not allowing negative self-talk any longer, not just being in command. And this also feels like it's going to go faster than you think, reminding you that whatever you've been going through is a temporary aspect of life. All right, let's move on to the Kali deck. what energy can help the collective clear away these really dense energies? What help do we have out there? All right, Callie Kapali. She is stepping forward to help with clearing new moon energies. I'm getting a really strong, a real Capricorn vibe here. So another earth sign. We're leaving Taurus, but it feels like she's able to really help clear those earth energies. And if you are Capricorn, it feels like I really like tuning into that Capricorn energy. Wow. For help with clearing dense energies. I'm seeing right now, she's got a lot of crown in her crown chakra. She's got her third eye very open. She also has another jewel around her throat chakra. And the skulls are about letting go of ego. So it's not the literal death of people, but the death of ego. So I'm getting a real invitation to let go of aspects of yourself that you that are ego, that are doubt. I'm getting, again, the self-talk where you belittle yourself, and noticing like, why am I thinking of this? Oh, I'm also getting defensiveness, like being imagining situations and kind of going through all the scenarios so you can be prepared, letting that go and just trusting that whatever arises in the present time, you'll be able to deal with. That negative self-talk is really weighing you down. I'm going to leave it there. That does feel very helpful. Thank you, Callie. Really wonderful. Like she brings in this energy so you don't feel the heaviness, or there's a way to transmute that heavy earth energy. Wow. All right. Got it. I felt drawn to get a couple more cards. Trauma, Nagmo. So this is another Callie, an aspect of Callie. I'm getting here, so really releasing the parts of yourself that now I'm getting owning. Like it feels like a lot of you have, a lot of us have let go of parts of ourselves that we were told were ugly. However, they were parts of ourselves that allowed us to protect ourselves. And so you might perceive that aspect of yourself as being really ugly, but it feels like it was more like people who were trying to control and manipulate you said they were ugly. And so just own, like, okay, that's an ugly aspect of who I am, but it's an aspect of who I am, and it comes out when someone's ego comes through. I love seeing this kind of very moon vibe. Color artery. Way. So this new moon energy, there's a lot of wisdom coming through on the other end. Remembering that where you are is temporary, and that once the moon starts coming back from the being new, that you're going to be blossoming, you're going to be looking very straight for what it is that you have learned from this new moon and who you've decided to become from this. I'm getting that you'll have a very clear idea, but because of the veil, you're going to keep it within, maybe for a while. Get to know the new you before you really share who that is. Really become sovereign in your space, have agency. All right, let's go to the Angelic Lightworker deck. I've noticed doing the cards as I was inspired to do in this order, starts from a lower vibration, and then the vibration gets higher and higher as we go. And so right now, just kind of notice and see, since you are becoming more conscious and opening up to your intuition and guidance, noticing the vibration shifting and changing, and just like noticing that how quickly a vibration shifts and changes, that things aren't permanent, that things are always moving and shifting, and that you and your focus have that ability. Let me tune into this higher vibration, higher dimensions, what people associate with angels, higher dimensions. This feels ninth dimension on down. There we go. Ooh. All right, and what I'm getting is a mother healing, 44. Oh, I love that. This feels like divine feminine healing. That moon energy, earth, and being supported by angelic higher dimensions. Oh, there's the angel, if you can see, the angel kind of in the mist light here. Ooh, some of you have mother wounds, so your own feeling of very intense, guilt and shame. There's an invitation to forgive your mother and forgive yourself. In this space. And with that, I'll draw one more card. Any other energies, energetic messages for the collective for this new moon? Wow, that was 44. 44. And this is 33. Soul love. So really tuning into all of who you are and realizing you're a soul on this journey, that you have many aspects, just like Callie has all these different aspects of what makes her powerful and wonderful. There's also all these wonderful aspects of who you are, and a lot of them you've let go of or hidden yourself from because they were unacceptable. And it feels like a real opportunity to call these aspects back with consciousness. I'm also seeing this rose at the center, and really drawn to the divine geometry there. I know it's not a blue rose, but I'm feeling a real Palladian energy coming in to help. So for this guided meditation that we're going in, I'm feeling an invitation not only from other dimensions that are non-physical, higher dimensions, but embodied, like galactic. So energy from Pleiades, Arcturian. Ooh. Actually, Arcturian energy is really coming in really as a gift, like a real offering to help clear these difficult energies, these heavy emotions. Yeah, let's get to the meditation because I'm hearing a lot from that channel now. So I would like to invite you, take a little sip of my tea. I'd like to invite you to join me if you're able to sit down if you aren't already somewhere comfortable, really giving yourself permission to feel, sense, see within, feel somatically. Just take this time for yourself and open up to these energies that are all around. You can lie down as well. You don't have to look at the camera, or I don't have to look at the camera. You don't have to look at the screen. This is a great time to go within. I'm going to as well, and just close my eyes. Taking some breaths and really connecting consciously with your breath. Giving yourself permission to let go of whatever is filling your day. Really landing in this time, bringing your energy, pulling your energy back in to your space. If you're feeling a lot of distraction, imagine a balloon in front of you or to the side. And just imagine allowing whatever is distracting you and saying that you don't have permission to take a few minutes for yourself. Just allowing those distractions to go into the balloon, just filling that balloon up. And then you can put that balloon off to the side. It'll be there when you get back. All right. I'm feeling a real calling to ground yourself in whatever way that means to you, whether you grow roots through the bottom of your feet or you ground from your root chakra. really feeling that connection with the center of Earth. Allow your roots to go all the way down so you can connect in with Gaia and send a hello to Gaia, and then receive a response back. What does that connection feel like for you? Releasing anything that resists connecting with Gaia, connecting with the earth. Releasing anything that says that you can't be in present time, that you can't be right here, right now. Right here, right now. Okay. A little horrible singing to lighten that energy. Hopefully you can ride that wave of humor to raise your vibration even more, allowing this light, this wonderful light, to really circle your body, to come in through the top of your head and light up your whole chakra system, and also your spinal column, really giving your body this energy. Allowing this light to help clear, I'm hearing pierce, this light piercing those dense energies, things in unexpected ways. This is not your pain. This is not the tension, your tension. This is pain and tension, but not yours. Focusing in, kind of scanning your body and feeling for places where you feel tension, pain, pressure. And allowing, just holding that, not needing it to change, just acknowledging, I'm feeling this and it's okay. It's okay to feel. These are emotions stuck in your body so long that you think it's you. What would happen if you let that pain go? What would happen if you let those limitations about yourself go? Who would you allow yourself to be? As you sit there and allowing, kind of basking in this wonderful light, imagine from behind you, from your past, aspects of past you can come forward from where a lot of this tension and pain, where you weren't allowed to feel or express your emotions, a younger version of you. The first time you really were told not to have these emotions. Noticing how your solar plexus, your stomach might be kind of shutting down, how unempowered you felt, not being allowed, not given permission to be all of who you are and to have your own guidance system. With your imagination, imagine this younger version of you at whatever age stepping forward, noticing what age, noticing how this younger version of you feels, bottling up these emotions and feelings, not being allowed, being told these emotions are wrong and bad. Just holding space for this younger you. You don't have to change. You don't have to fix this younger you. This younger you just wanted to be validated. Those, of course, you felt that way. Anyone going through that experience would feel that way too. Your emotions weren't wrong. Your emotions were telling you, this is messed up. Good on you. You were right. But to survive, you weren't allowed those emotions in your family and in society to fit. Really allowing that younger you, like holding space. It's okay if that younger you cries or screams or acts out right now in your space. Like, yes, express that. That is good. Express that rage. Yes, do that. What you always wanted to do in that moment that you weren't allowed. Notice how this allowing lightens up the inner child, allows that inner child to let go of those pains and hurts. Hold that inner child's hand, and in front of both of you, notice this wonderful light as in front of you, future master self you, very bright, complete. Mastering you. This version of you steps forward, so the three of you are together basking in this amazing light that is you. This wonderful feeling that you're right where you need to be, that inner child you, that was important. Those lessons were very important and part of your path to learn. How present you is now more conscious and aware. Releasing any blame or shame. Releasing coping mechanisms that kept these feelings from yourself. I feel this just a group hug that in present time you can be both that inner child with wounds and your master self at the same time. They can all occupy the same space. You are all of these. You are present time you in the middle of this amazing transformation from woundedness to light. The three of you walk down the path hand in hand. And in front of you on this path is a body of water. Beautiful, beautiful body of water. And it's nighttime. So peaceful. You can see the stars above. You're invited to step into this pool of water, this body of water. This is the Aquarian ascension pool for the new energies, for the age of Aquarius. inviting you to step in, to release whatever is the age of Pisces into this pool, whatever is behind you. Noticing that you have a crystal in your hand. And this crystal with intention, just invite this crystal to light up and see it lighting up. And as you do so, you look around the Aquarian ascension pool and see that there are so many people around here that are also standing in the water, receiving the blessing and healing. So many people in this pool ascending, so many with their master self and their wounded inner child, so many creating their own consciousness, becoming in tune with their own guidance system. Feel the loving energy and support as all of the lights from all the crystals shine brighter with this group, and then see how the water that you're standing in lights up in response. Notice the angels coming in, flying in from everywhere, all dimensions. And as this light rises up into the air, this healing, loving, guiding energy, the angels swoop in and take as much as they can carry in their space. And they're going off to heal others who need this energy. So as you heal yourself in this pool, think of others who are receiving this light, situations, places on earth, people that you know where you would like to send this light, and have inviting their angels to come and scoop up this wonderful loving energy, this healing energy. Imagine those people and those situations being transformed by this light. It is up to everybody to accept, and nobody has to accept. It's all a choice. There is no pushing light into someone. It's an invitation and an offering. And there's no outcome, just trusting that the highest and greatest good. That you're not attached to any outcome that you need to have happen, that you trust in the divine healing. Beautiful. All right. And then allowing this light to dim, allowing the crystal to dim, watching as those around you in the pool leave and go back to their lives, knowing that you can visit this pool anytime you need. turning to give your inner child and your master self another final group hug. Feeling that hug within your heart, feeling so safe with aspects of yourself, feeling complete, allowing your child, noticing your child before your child goes back, noticing if your child is lighter, feels lighter, if their energy has shifted. Are they going back to where they are in time with skipping, feeling lighter and brighter? Then watching your master self go back to the future. Then coming back into your space. Coming back wherever you are seated or lying down, whatever space or room you are in. Realizing that you can take with you, bring with you into your day all that you have gained. You can decide if you want to just explode that balloon, or release it and let it go. Do you really need it? Or was it weighing you down? Your choice. Always your choice. And then sending appreciation to the guides, the angels, to Callie, to the moon and the sun and earth and higher dimensions and the Pleiadians and the Arcturians for this amazing collective healing. Appreciating yourself for making this time, for finding this space, for creating a better energy, appreciating your growth and your light and how important you are and how loved you are. Taking another breath. And then starting to really come back into your body. Stretching, allowing all this energy to come into all the cells of your body. And then feeling comfortable enough to open your eyes when you're ready, whenever you're ready. I hope that was helpful. And I hope that you have a wonderful new moon and that it helps you with the rest of your week and start this wonderful new June, or whenever you're seeing this and experiencing it. I feel so relaxed now. Hope you're feeling that as well. Let me know with comments. I'm welcoming you to like and share, follow or subscribe, and so you can receive more of these videos in your feed and help the channel grow. I really appreciate that. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining.